Have you been chanting affirmations left, right, and center, yet nothing changes for you?
I am healthy, wealthy, money magnet. Healthy, wealthy, money magnet.
Have you paid for multiple law of attraction courses and you consistently use affirmations, yet you see no change in your life? Or, in fact, after one point, either those affirmations make you feel nothing, or because you're not seeing the changes that resonate with the affirmations, they actually make you feel anxious. Did you end up doubting whether this even works or not and stop doing them completely? You may be at different stages of this doubt, but if you're watching this video, that means you are committed to your life and you want to see that dream life come true. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing very useful tips about how to use affirmations the right way, which most of the coaches miss out on. And by the end of it, you will know how to easily tweak your current affirmation technique to actually start seeing results in your life. So let's look at what affirmations really are. Because it's a highly monetizable technique right now, we have started losing the true essence and true meaning of affirmations. So by the dictionary meaning, it means the action or process of affirming something, or a statement or a sign that something is true. But if this was enough, then wouldn't affirmations be working for all of us all the time? Like if we affirm something, wouldn't we just see the result in our life? So what are we really missing on? So before we dive into that, let's see what actually an affirmation is. So in easy layman words, anything that we think about or say out loud is an affirmation that we are making in our life, whether knowingly or unknowingly. So here is an example.
Oh my god, I ate 2 samosas. I'll gain weight now. Dude, month is almost over and I got no new clients. I don't think I'll be able to pay rent this month.
But how can these be affirmations? These are negative statements, and aren't affirmations supposed to be just positive? Such as this.
Oh, my affirmation? So my dream partner and I are traveling the world with our passive income.
Well, both are affirmations. These are statements or point of views that we believe in. And the more intensity with which we believe in these affirmations, the more of them we see in our life. So hence, the question of whether affirmations work for us or not is out of the window. Because whatever we repeat in our mind, consciously or unconsciously, shapes our life sooner or later. So now that we have acknowledged that we are affirming 24/7, whether consciously or unconsciously, so doesn't it make more sense for us to learn the art of doing intentional affirmations so that they actually work for us? So rather than our mind affirming to anything on autopilot all the time, we intentionally put new seeds of fruitful thought programming in our mind with affirmations. So these are 3 keys that are easy yet crucial in making your affirmations work. So add these 3 factors in your intentional affirmations and you will start experiencing the affirmations in your real life. First, it's not only about the affirmation, but it's also about the emotion that that affirmation produces. If you're repeating something on a loop and it's not generating the emotion that it should be generating, then I'm sorry, but you're just wasting the time and your affirmation won't create any results. So let's take an example. Let's say you're affirming that I earn 10 lakhs a month on autopilot. So ask yourself that what is this affirmation gonna make you feel like? So when this truly happens in your life, will it make you stressed or relaxed? So when you affirm this, when you're doing this affirmation, do you feel happier and freer? If not, then focus on generating these emotions in your body to whatever extent you can. Also, use your mind's eye, also known as visualization, to help you in generating that feeling. Let's say you're not able to generate that feeling at all. So use tip number 2. Tip number 2. So allow yourself to keep aside the outcome-based affirmation and focus on what emotion you would like to feel. So let's say you want to feel joy and freedom. Then start with this emotion and affirm that I am joyful, I am free. And use your mind's eye to imagine what all that can look like. So maybe it looks like you running on the beach with your hands wide open, or it could be you relaxing under a tree or laughing with childlike energy. So there's a high probability that your mind will sooner or later ask this question to you that,
hey, what does this have to do anything with your affirmation of earning 10 lakh rupees a month.
When you generate emotions that are the base of any affirmation, and when you later pick up on that outcome based affirmation, it is easier for you to feel those emotions when you're affirming for, let's say in this case, I earn 10 lakh rupees a month. So comment down below what emotions do your first 3 affirmations produce or can produce. Also, when you write it down, it gives you more clarity and it deepens in your system. So before we go to the third and most important tip, don't forget to hit subscribe and like, because that also gives me more encouragement to make more valuable content for you. Here's the third tip. If you feel nothing even after applying the above 2 tips, that means you need to reevaluate your affirmation. So taking the earlier example, let's say you're affirming that I earn 10 lakh rupees a month on autopilot, but internally you are of a very strong belief system that you can't even earn 1 lakh a month. That means there's a big mismatch between what you believe and what you want to believe. So there's nothing like too big or too small of a goal on a universal scale. If your affirmations feel too big or too far-fetched, more like a fiction, then check that standing here where you are in your life, what would a few steps ahead in direction of your goal would look like. So put your goal aside just for a moment and check what does a midway towards your goal look like. So what is that sub goal which puts you at ease, at the same time makes you feel excited and hopeful and joyful? So taking your earlier income example ahead, your new affirmation for the time being can be that I am earning more every week on autopilot. So more is not defined right now, right? But if it makes you feel excited and hopeful, then that is what you're resonating with emotionally right now. So more income can be 10% of your final goal, or it could be 100% of your goal. But if it is adding momentum energetically and action wise, then this is what is going to work for you. And you will know when to affirm more. So a bonus tip for you, surprise, surprise. So there's a chance that if your affirmation is not making you feel anything, it could be because the seed of that affirmation is sowed in your subconscious mind. So let it nurture. Be patient with it. Because if you keep trying to sow new seed every time on the same spot, then you won't see a sapling from any seed and definitely not a fruit-bearing tree. I hope you got value from this video. Do not forget to comment below which tip applies to you and how you're going to use this in your life right now. Remember that when you write it down, when you type it down, then it gives you more clarity and it seepens in your mindset even more. I'm Yuvika, a CA turned mindset coach, and follow for more effortless mindset shifting videos.